S-CCI India Pvt is a joint venture company with a CCI Corporation Japan. We have started operation in way back in 1985. We are the first company to bring coolant in India, and since then we are manufacturing and supplying to almost all OEMs in India. We are supplying to Maruti since 1985, and still we are continuing with them, and plus we are supplying to Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Tata Motors and MAN Truck, almost all automobile manufacturers in India. In India, we are almost having 80% of the OEM market share, and also in the replacement market, we are supplying almost 60% of the requirement. This is our main plant, that is we call as a Bhiwadi plant. We have another plant in Uttarakhand. The name of the place is Sitarganj. But this is the main plant from where we cater to all the OEM requirements. And Sitarganj plant is mainly for the replacement market requirements. Here we have a capacity of more than 20,000 KL per annum of production in a single shift basis. We are now setting up a plant in Gujarat, in Mehsana, and because there are many OEMs who have come up in Gujarat, like Suzuki Motor Corporation, and then Ford is there, and Tata Motor is there in Sanand. So many other companies are coming up. So we are setting up the plant in Gujarat. Gujarat plant will be ready by next year. By 2020, we will be starting the production from there. We also have a future plan to set up a plant in Chennai also. We have procured land there also. Our main product is antifreeze coolant and brake fluid. We are supplying brake fluid also to all the major OEM customers like Maruti, then Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and our brake fluid, Maruti is also, we are using 100% of our brake fluid for all their domestic and export vehicles, and so is with the Toyota also, Honda also, and many other companies. And plus we have other products like windshield washer. That is also almost all OEMs now they have started using this windshield washer for their factory fields. New product we have launched last year, that was the diesel exhaust fluid, which is required for all Euro 6 type of new generation vehicles. We also have a plan for the in fact we have already set up the manufacturing facility for engine oils. We will be shortly starting the manufacturing of engine oils. We are already in talk with Tata Motor. Although there are many major players in engine oil, but still, since our company is very well established with all these automobile companies through coolant and brake fluid supplies, so they know our capability, they know our technical facilities, what we have. We have a very good plant here. We are sure that we will have a very good this thing in the breakthrough in the engine oil also. Next, we have a plan for radiator flush and other radiator products. In this plant, you will see we have a very good integration, backward integration for all the packaging things. In fact, all the small packs, all the components that is required for doing a small packing, like the HDP can, then you require the cap. So all these things we have a facility to manufacture in-house. We have our own level manufacturing plant, we have our own carton plant, we have our own blow molding, injection molding plant. So as a result, the quality of the packages are very, very high for our products. In fact, if we don't have to depend on any outside vendor, which gives us a very good flexibility for in terms of logistics, in terms of very good high quality of the packages, and also cost is of course also a good advantage. Although it is a joint venture company with CCI, so we get all the technical know-how and technical help from CCI Corporation, who has a. But we also have set up our own very good research and development center, where we can do a good development for different applications of as per the local requirement, as per the Indian requirement. See, coolant is a product which is very much dependent, the performance very much depends on the atmospheric condition or the local conditions, and then the engine construction, the metallurgy of the engines, and many other things. So what coolant is used in abroad, that may not be 100% suitable in India. So we have to do a lot of this fine tuning of the products, which we do in our own R&D. And we have developed many good products like with Tata Motors, and we have also done a very good breakthrough in manufacturing coolants for tractor segment. Earlier tractor, they were not using coolant because of that it becomes an extra expense for them. But now almost all tractor manufacturers, they are using coolant, and even in the replacement market also people have started using coolant for the tractor owners, which is entirely, it is a indigenously developed product. And then we have good products for off-road vehicles, like which is used in mines or any other construction equipments. There also we have done a very good products developed. We are importing chemicals and for brake fluids also, and then coolant also from USA, from Germany, from China. Actually, we go for the best quality of that particular. If you require a chemical A, then we source all over the world which is the best source for that, and we always stick to that so that the quality is never compromised. It may be available in India, but even the quality may not be that good. So we always prefer a best quality material. So our imports are almost maybe around 50 to 60% of the total raw material consumption. We have some exports, mainly in the neighboring countries like Bangladesh, then Sri Lanka, then Nepal, and Oman also in Gulf, one of the Gulf countries we are supplying to. And then we have a very specific export requirement from Tata Motors, who have a plant in South Africa. So we are supplying to the South Africa for them, for their plant. Yes, we are actually in the last 2 years actually we are working on this electric vehicle antifreeze coolant. Basically, although the engine construction is different for an engine for electric vehicle, but it requires a lot of cooling because of the set of the batteries that is used, which generates a lot of heat. And we have developed successfully, and we are already doing trial with 2 major companies in India. It's almost on the final stage. So when they start manufacturing in India, there are some heavy vehicle company coming in India, which will be supplying to. There's a company called Bhiwadi who are coming up in India. So our product is already in the trial and the final stage. So we'll be starting the supplies for them. And then there are some, and for the other small cars also we have developed a product, which also we are supplying. As and when the OEMs start manufacturing in a full swing, we will be ready with the coolant which is for the electric vehicle. Day by day the engines are becoming more compact and the power of the engine is increasing, and then another part is that they reduce the weight of the whole engine using lighter metals. Like earlier cast iron and all these metals were used, now mostly they are using aluminum and alloys, which are very, very prone to any corrosion, rust and corrosion. So the one part of the coolant is the cooling and anti-freezing, but another part is the corrosion prevention of all the metals that is used in the cooling system. So those things are very, very critical for the new generation vehicles, and there is no vehicle which can run without a proper coolant. And coolant usage will increase the life of the engine, will increase the fuel efficiency, and there will be no overheating, no boil over, all these problems. It is said that the number one cause for any vehicle failure is the cooling system failure. So if the cooling system runs perfectly okay, then the life of the vehicle also increases drastically.